What?
That's it. If it works.
But ours is silver, right?
Yeah. Holy cow. The little thing at the top is broken, but this could be some money if we find the right buyer. Let me show you. Hi there, my name is Joe.
And I'm Jessica.
We are homeschooling, natural living entrepreneurs.
This is a story of how we balance it all for the freedom to live our lives devoted to our family and faith.
Thanks for stopping by, subscribe, and come on in. What's going on, everybody? So today is unboxing day, and today we are unboxing a Amazon Shelf Pull Pallet that we got from liquidation.com. We paid $341 for the pallet and then $106 for shipping for a total of $447. All right, so as Jessica is getting this unwrapped, I'm just going to kind of talk about what shelf pulls are, how they're different from customer returns, and kind of talk about our strategy of pricing as we go through. So shelf pulls, what they are is they are shelf pulls. These specific shelf pulls from liquidation.com, they are items that have been pulled from the shelf that were either damaged while being stored in the warehouse, they were damaged while being sent to Amazon, or say Amazon sold something and they went to go pick an order to ship it and it got damaged during transit. So what you'll find is a lot of boxes that are like this. You got damaged box there, damaged box there, you got these damaged boxes here, damaged box, and lots of damaged boxes. So, but what we find is that most of the stuff, very small percentage, maybe 15 to 20% of the items are not going to be usable. They're going to be broken, meaning that the rest of it is perfectly good stuff. Sometimes there's going to be some nicks on it, sometimes some scratches, but otherwise perfectly usable stuff. And keep in mind that when we price stuff, is that we're a family of 5, and you see we're in our garage, so we don't have a lot of space to keep a lot of stuff around. So we price things competitively to get it out of here. We want to sell it as fast as we can so we can get money back in the bank so that we can keep buying more pallets. All right, I'm recording.
Green Life, healthy ceramic nonstick.
What is it?
It's a Green Life, healthy ceramic nonstick. It's a pan.
It's a pan.
I like the pan, but it's broken because it doesn't have the
no handle.
Luckily, my father could make me a handle.
We've been needing a pan like that too, because
pan.
What does that one even? What would it sell for?
How much money?
Well, chances are, Jolyn, we're keeping this one, so it would be 0.
I mean, we're going to keep it out there. I'm not sure if you'd actually be able to sell this pan to somebody just because of how much pans actually cost. Because you can see the handle got broke off, but Jessica's dad is pretty handy, and I'm sure he could craft a nice handle for us. And we're just looking it up just to see what it was worth, but we're going to count this as a 0 since this is considered a salvage item.
Oh man.
So $41.30. That one looks good.
Listen, my shoulders are sore from CrossFit, so.
I've got you doing all the heavy lifting. I don't know why. That's a big box. Maybe we should cut the side of it like last time.
Nope, I'm committed to this way. Oh, man. Babe.
Yeah.
Babe.
You're committed to it, babe.
I need you to fix it.
No, you're committed to it. I suggested we cut the box open and you were committed to it. So that's what happened. All the pieces are found out in the box. So you're committed, babe.
Cut open the box.
You're committed.
I don't know what to do.
We'll figure out what it is, but it does have some scratches on there.
There's
and,
more down there.
There's lots of pieces down there. So that one we're gonna have to explore.
Oh, it's an archway.
To
Look.
To see.
Like one of those
how much it's worth, and it's a 39-inch.
Surely not.
About 81-inch. Yep, that looks like it. $150. Looks like it goes outside. So the great thing is it's an outdoor item, so even if it has a few scratches on it, it should be fine. So as long as all of the pieces on there, I'm thinking that we can sell it for $100 is what I'm gonna guess on this, and that's what we're gonna shoot for. Garden stuff usually sells very well for us in our area, and especially this time of year. So $100.
As long as we have all the pieces.
As long as we have all the pieces. Let me go ahead and grab the box you could not grab.
I could if I was tall enough.
Big
Oh.
box, and some more bar stools.
Ooh.
The last pallet that we unboxed, we also got some bar stools on it, which they sold. And
They sold quickly too.
yeah, within 24 hours. So look on this one, looks like all the padding is good. Look in that area, it looks like. And that's the bottom, so I think we should be good to go on this.
I'd love to see what they look like. How much is it selling for?
And look,
That's a cool looking bar stool though. I really like the, I don't know what the colors are, but the design looks really cool.
this box doesn't really have a whole lot of information on there. It usually has a UPC or stuff like that, but this one does not. So it's a private label item, and there hasn't been a whole lot of info on here. All right, so these aren't exactly like it, but they've got the similar design as you can see right here in the box. So these are selling for $140 or $132 on Amazon, brand new. These are brand new. We will put them together though, so I'm thinking $120.
All right, so we finally found, as you can see on the screen, for $177. I went ahead and priced them at $140.
What you thinking about getting?
I don't know, something, I might pull this out because I know what it is, and if it's in good condition, it'll make us money.
Ooh.
What is that, Dylan?
That is a mini trampoline.
Mini trampoline. What's it for?
For like inside, indoor trampoline.
Yeah, it's a 3-foot trampoline, little tykes. And then the first thing that we do, Jolene, is we like to look for damage to the item itself. It looks like there's a hole here, but I don't even see any scratches or anything. Looks in really, really good condition. So if that's the case and all the pieces are there, let's find out how much it costs. Here we go. All right, like new. It's about 70 bucks.
So when I was going through and listing the item, I did find it on eBay for $101.95, as you see there, but then I also found it on Amazon for $129.99. And since it was priced that high, I went ahead and priced it for $100, crossing my fingers and hoping that it will sell for that much.
We're going to get this big stuff over here because there's some bigger boxes that are down the bottom, kind of hard to get to, and hopefully this does not fall, because that would be bad.
Now be careful, Jillian, this one's heavy. What do you think that is?
That is, it's a headboard.
It's a headboard, but it's a specific size.
It's a queen size.
It's a queen size because beds are measured that way, right?
Yeah. There's a king, a queen, and twin.
So do me a favor. This is a handy tool that we have right here. See this button right here? It says scan products. And then you go to barcode. And then it's going to show this. Can you line those bars with that barcode down there and tell me if you can find it on Amazon for me? You're going to have to back it up a little bit. There you go. How much does it say?
150
$105. Very cool. Make sure we write that down on our thing.
So, looking at the box is damaged right there. But open it up, you've got the little wrap here. It's got a small tear on it, but open it, it's got one little bitty small scuff that's on it right there.
Oh yeah, it's very small though.
But I don't think it's gonna deduct much. So, thinking 80 bucks.
80 bucks sounds
80
good
bucks,
to me.
yeah.
Got our little reseller in training. Our little pallet flipper.
Hi.
I'm gonna grab this box here. It's real light. Save the heavy ones for you, babe.
All right. Way to go.
All right. This is a
Looks broken.
whatever it is. It looks broken. Oh, it's some of them are not. It's shoe boxes. Like those plastic. It's a whole bunch of them, and it looks like it's been smashed to pieces. I think
Yeah.
it's like something may have fallen on it, or I mean, look at the condition of these.
That one broke.
This is trash.
Bent.
Let's see if we
in
can
the
find.
box.
Let's see if we can find any that are not broken. Broken.
Oh, that's very good. Ow! Why did I drop that?
Oh well, that's what
Broken.
happens when you don't wear
Julian's
shoes for
foot's
it.
broken. Broken.
Broken.
Every one of them
So
broken.
that would be. That's nothing. This is trash. There's nothing we can really do about that. I hate it. Not only because we don't make any money, but it's like there's this hope in me that when we find these things, we find new homes for them. They don't normally, you know, you may find them in landfills or whatever. So there's this piece of me that really, really likes to do this because I like to save the environment, so to speak. But when a whole box goes in the trash, oh, it kills me. All right, guys. We're halfway through the pallet already. These were a lot of bigger items. It looks like we've got maybe 8 or so, just a rough count. We've got maybe 8 items left. We've already unboxed 7. 3 of those items were 0.
Yeah.
I mean, they were trash. There was nothing. And so that makes me really, really nervous. However, we did have 4 items that we can sell, and all together it's about $365 conservatively. Now, if you remember, we bought this pallet for $447 all in, including shipping. So we're really close to breaking even, but at this point, if we have a lot more broken items, we will not double.
Magical door mine.
Go and get this one, because this one
Oh, it looks all broken. What is that?
it's a
What in the world?
it's a high performance pump.
What?
And what I know about pumps is that yes, this box is all damaged. The pump is a little it's broken.
Oh man, look. It's got pieces missing here. Is there anything that's...
It's like this right here is the piece that's broken.
And that's the piece that would stabilize it to
That you would mount it to whatever.
Yeah.
And that's a bummer. But I don't know, man. These pumps are pretty expensive, what I know about pumps.
I don't even know if I want to know at this point. Of course we have to know.
I just have a feeling that this is going to be worth some money.
Even broken? What?
It's a pull pump. A $360 pull pump.
Snap.
Brand new. So somebody for $100,
Somebody would do something
because
with
it
that.
mounts on something, right? So you mount it on it, and that you could probably, somebody can build a little frame for it, because this piece right here, it's just it's an attachment that can go on there. So somebody smart can build something for that. A pull pump, that, I mean, it's a $360. I mean, if we can get $100 for it,
Yeah.
I would call that a win.
All right.
And I may even try and, I'll look at the market on Facebook Marketplace to see if pool pumps are selling here. Maybe try and get more out of it. But I'm gonna say $100, which
Pool pump $100.
which is awesome. It's $100, but it could have been $360.
I know it. I know it. It's like I'm happy for the $100, but man, the potential in that if it hadn't been broken would have been so awesome.
So that puts us in the profit. And
yep, we're officially at 465.
Yeah.
So if we're at 465 and we paid 447 all in, we are now officially in profit. Now, will we double? That's the question.
Yeah, and we always aim to double. That's always like a good, our goal is to double money when it comes to these items. If you're used to thrifting and online selling, doubling your money is probably not like, you're like, ooh, that's not really a whole lot. But for us, like, doubling the money is good. We don't spend a lot of time on these items. We list them on Facebook Marketplace or put them on a flea market booth. So the amount of labor it takes is not very much.
This caught my eye because I'm a crafty person and I saw this little leaf. So I'm interested to know what it is.
I want to know what that is.
Is it saying leave me alone?
It is not saying leave me alone. It's saying open sesame. All right, let's see if I can beforehand.
I have more leaves.
Let's look at that. It doesn't look like it's in terrible condition.
No.
I don't see any tearing or any fraying so far.
It's got a ding here, but looking inside there.
Always be careful opening boxes, because this right here, we just don't really know exactly what it is. So I'd like to try to pull that box out. Excuse me, sweet baby.
It looks like some sort of mat, but it has like leaf on it.
It's not a mat. I think it is maybe a background, a backdrop.
And if it is a backdrop, those are usually worth some pretty good money. That's got an ASIN number there, so if we can't find it with any information that's on here, I can look it up with the ASIN number.
Well, maybe if I... Okay, well this looks in great condition.
Came off.
2 leaves.
Just 2 leaves. That's all right.
Yeah.
But it looks in great condition. It looks like a backdrop to me. It still does look like a backdrop. So let me see if I can find it on this, using this,
I see it.
it says Amazon renewed color
It's a
trim.
fence.
Direct deck.
Privacy screen panels. Yep, you put it along the fence. Yep, that's what it is. It's not a photo prop. It's you put it along a fence.
Yeah, gives the it looks like privacy fence. That's kind of cool.
So 5368, but one thing I saw, it's got 1 rating and it's a 1 star.
Yeah, I mean, because look at this. I mean, like, look at this. It looks like it's just completely lush and vibrant, but when I look at it and I'm pulling this open, it doesn't really look like that at all.
Yeah.
So I mean, honestly, at this point, like, I'm not gonna get anything huge out of it. Maybe, what do you think, $25?
Yeah, I was thinking $25.
$25. So we'll just call it this. We'll call it a backdrop. Can you write backdrop? $25, please.
And it may sell for more, $25. It's selling for $53 brand new. That one's brand new. The box is damaged, yeah, but we have never sold anything like that before. We're not going to try and sell it online, so it's going to be a local sale. We may, and we can't even really merchandise that in the flea market booth, so it's going to have to be Facebook Marketplace, and it's going to have to be for the right buyer. So I don't even know if we're going to be able to sell it, how long it's going to take us to sell it, but we're going to try and get $25 for it.
Moving on.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get this because this looks familiar.
Oh yeah.
We got one of these the other day.
That's you.
It's a industrial ironing board. The condition looks good.
I believe it's the same one.
Surprisingly, this is the same one, and it's a $140 ironing board, which I looked it up when I was editing the last video, because when we did the last video, we couldn't really find it when we were doing it. We found some like it, but then I looked it up and found it later on. $140. And there's no way that I think we'll get $140 for it. I would consider it a win if we got $50 for it. But they're selling for that much on Amazon. If we could sell this on Amazon, we probably would, but we can't. So we're gonna try and get $50 for it locally.
Here is the next box.
I know what that is just by looking at the box.
What is
and
it?
It sounds broken.
It feels broken. It's like jiggly. What is it?
Well, I don't know what it is.
It looks like
It looks
It's
like
broken. Flagpole?
yeah,
Yeah.
broken flagpole.
But the flagpole can still be used without the little shiny, sparkly thing on the
Hey,
top.
you know, maybe it's somebody's wife or maybe even a man. They could be creative and put something up there.
Maybe even a man. You mean men can't be creative?
No, I was just thinking like, you know, like you know, the typical stereotypical.
what?
That's it. If it works.
But ours is silver, right?
Yeah. Holy cow. The little thing at the top is broken, but this could be some money if we find the right buyer. Let me show you. What does that say?
What is it?
$299?
$300. It's a $300 flagpole.
I have no idea how much we can get for it.
It feels like, look, like at first I was like, what? But then I was like, no, when I pulled this out,
It's got to be electronic.
when I pulled this out, it feels heavy duty. Like it feels sturdy. That's crazy.
So it just got damaged on the end. There's a little ball there that goes in the end that you saw in the picture. It's damaged, but as long as all the mechanisms and everything work, like, and I may be able to even call the company and see if I can't order that part. And that might be worth it to do that and then try to sell it on eBay. Because if we sell on eBay, new open box with the replacement bulb, then that's going to be our best bet to get the full asking price. If we try to sell it here locally, 150 bucks is what I would try and get out of it. But I'm going to try and get that ball from the manufacturer, see if I can't get it. And if so, then we'll probably sell it for like 249 bucks on eBay. But locally is probably going to be our best bet at 150 bucks.
It's a 4-shelf bookcase in white. I have not had a chance to check the conditions of it, but the box is pretty torn up.
It's a metal, which is good. It's a metal bookcase. At least the legs are metal. And those legs
And
seem
guess
to be
what?
fine.
I think these are wrapped in protective wrap. Here, let me see if I can get this. I mean, there's some good styrofoam down here at the bottom.
Okay, is it
And see, if you look at this, it's wrapped. The sides are wrapped in like a protective coating.
I see.
So that's good.
And looking at it, I was worried that it did not have all of its legs, but it's a two-legged bookcase. And how, I guess it leans against the wall.
That's crazy to me, but yes, I think
Yeah.
that is what it does.
And it's something I will put together myself to make sure that it all goes together well. Plus that box is pretty damaged. And bookcases sell very well here. Awesome, $142.99.
If it's all good, we could get $100 from it.
Yeah,
90,
easy.
90 to 100 maybe.
Yep. As you can see that, it goes against the wall like that. And it's selling for $142.99. So we'll get at least...
It's cute too.
Yeah.
Very cute.
We'll get at least $100 for it. I'll probably price it for $120, but $100 will be a good deal. But I think 100 to 120 would be a good bet for this, and I bet it sells within 2 days.
Okay, so we've got 3 big boxes left in here, and you know, I'm glad that we broke even. You know, we did get a lot of damage in this box. You know, for us to really consider this a truly successful pallet, we do want to double our money. If you've been keeping up with it cost-wise, include all the stuff that we've already have 3 items that are $0, which is a lot for this pallet considering there's not a lot of boxes here. But we're actually at $705, so we are a couple $100 shy of doubling. But these boxes are pretty big. They don't look too terribly damaged, so I'm hoping we can still get that break-even goal.
All right, so we need $300 roughly to double our money. 3 boxes. Let's start with this one. So we've got a another
That's
little
nice.
box. I'm gonna have to put it together. It looks like a little dresser type box, not a dresser,
It's
but
weird.
a
It's like
cabinet,
a cabinet,
door.
yeah.
And I'm looking
I
at
have a EPC here.
the wood over here. It's got a small little ding on one of the ends right there. So we'll probably have to sell this as used, or I'll sell it for used like new. As long as there's no other issues on there, we should still be pretty good about it.
This is not a huge cost one. It's $37.16 brand new, so we can get 20 bucks for it. We'd be great.
And since it's only 38 bucks, $37, I'm not even gonna put it together.
No.
I will just take pictures of the box. I will take a picture of the little shelf that has a little ding, and if we can get 25 bucks for it, then I'll be happy with 25 bucks. I was hoping we'd get more out of that, because we're down to the last 2 boxes and we need 175 bucks to break even, or to not break even, but to double our money. Are we gonna do it? This
What
one
is this?
could be, I know what it is.
What is it?
Why don't you come over here and,
Jolene said we would like it, whatever it is.
I think we'll like it.
Oh, it's a chair! Jolene knows us so well.
But it's not, this is a nice chair. All right, Jolene, open it up.
Okay.
Here, I'll take that from you.
The thing about office chairs and stuff, and they usually are pretty well padded. And the great thing about it is where that this was broken was that there was nothing in that space anyways.
Chair.
So you can see here, this is what the chair looks like. And it looks like we've got the hardware assembly, we've got this, we've got this. If this was damaged in any way, there'd be damage to the exterior wrap here. So
Come on,
no
let's
damage.
check this. Let's check this EPC real quick.
So
And, you know, I know I don't think this matters too much.
this is that
But
same
no.
company that we had hard times finding the one thing earlier. All right, so looking at the chair, $180. So $179.99. So $179.99. Awesome, we got it. And feeling good. We're double our money now. This one here, I'll probably be able to get 160. We were almost double. So if I sell it for 160, that's not quite double, but I'm still excited nonetheless.
Hey, and we still got one more item.
One more item.
Okay guys, last item. I'm feeling hopeful. I'm really hoping that we double it. We double this time. It looks
We're gonna
good.
double.
What is it?
The bike.
It's a bike.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, we'll double.
And it's like the box was damaged here, which is fine because that's where the wheel is. And the box damaged on that side.
This is where the other wheel,
Where the other wheel
well, it's not
is.
the other wheel, it's the same wheel. Woo!
200, oh, it's a nice little bike
Yeah.
too, which is even better, $253.64. So,
26 inches, not bad.
it's a nice bike, and it's an awesome way to finish the pallet. And I'm thinking for that one, 200 bucks, probably price it for like 220. If we get 180, 200 bucks, I'd feel really good about that. And since the bike is already like that, it's all in the box looks good, it's just got a few damage to it. I'm not going to put it together because this is going to open up into more buyers, because not everybody has a truck or a vehicle that they can put it in. But if it's still in the box, they can easily put the seats down in their car, put it in the trunk, or put it in the back seat. So definitely not going to put it together for that reason.
So it was a rough start. Right off the bat, we had a few items that just didn't do very much for us, that we couldn't sell, that were broken, made us super nervous. But these last few items really helped us. We had a $200 bike, we had a $160 chair. Those things put us over, actually made us double, and our final total for this pallet is $1,090. So we did it, guys. We doubled. We meet our goal, so I'm really excited about it. And thank you guys so much for unboxing with us.
Like when you do pallet unboxings, if it's not going well at first, don't lose hope, because you never know what those last few items might bring you.
If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment those down below. We do read all of your comments. So thank you guys so much for your support. Until next time.
Peace.
Reflecting out every true potential, a bedrock belief in a elaborate plot to set this bird free from every element of base, every color that's attached. She paints pictures blue and green.